We are going to show you a day in the life of my husband Ken, who works in Tokyo. He has work in Ginza today. Through his day in the life, you'll be able to know how to enjoy Ginza just like the Tokyo locals. By the way, he eats a lot all day. There are so much to do just to take one scene like this. Ken usually wakes up around 6 a.m. with his son. He works as a scenario writer for TV and radio programs and also an owner of this channel. His breakfast is a piece of toast as he has a busy morning today. First, mix cream cheese with sugar and spread it on the toast. Add frozen blueberries on top. Pour tons of honey. Square loaf of bread is a trend in Japan recently. There are many recipe books of toasted bread that shows what to put on. Ken says he loves doing house chores. He actually does dishwashing every day. Ken usually takes his motorcycle to go to work. You can avoid congested trains or heavy car traffic in central Tokyo, going through the famous Shibuya crossing. And he passes the Tokyo Tower. He has lived in Tokyo for over 30 years, but he's never been at the top of Tokyo Tower. Ken is in Ginza today. Ginza is known as the most luxurious town in Tokyo with all the high-end global brands and department stores. It is like the Fifth Avenue in New York. There are areas with big office buildings all around, and a theater to watch kabuki, and you can meet a Godzilla too. Ken has work in Ginza today. A piece of bread was not enough to start his day, so he stops by at a noodle shop in the back alley. Cold soba and Chinese chips tempura. Reasonable price, quick, and most importantly, it's delicious. Fast soba shop is a common style in Japan. Slurping noodle with its sound is the right way to eat soba in Japan. Until his next meeting, he works on script in a cafe. Ken does not have a fixed office. He can work in various places. It is a work style probably known as a nomadic worker. Ken's clients are TV and radio stations. He's off to a radio show recording. Yes, he writes the script of the show. Ken goes to the actual recording to give instructions and additional insights that cannot be written down. The recording finished. Time for a late lunch. Back streets in Ginza. Ken came to a small shop in an old building. He's going to have tonkatsu for his lunch. Tonkatsu is a pork steak. It is fried after putting on flour, dipping in a raw egg, and applying breadcrumbs. Put a tomato and fruit-based Worcestershire sauce. This breadcrumb's outer shell is called koromo. Comes out crunchy and savory after being fried. There are many famous TV and radio programs capturing food in Japan. Ken writes script for those food programs too. So he eats out in many good restaurants to gather information for his work. After having lunch, he's off to some shopping. He's buying stationaries. Ginza Itoya. All 12 floors of the Itoya building are filled with stationaries. Ken is a stationery maniac. He's checking the latest stationaries. Received a mail from a client to revise the script. Ken goes into a cafe. This is a cafe started in 1957 in Ginza. It's Ken's favorite place. They have more than 200 items in the menu. Ken starts revising the script. I'm kinda used to it, but Ken types so loud. A lady who is reading a book in the next seat told him that the sound is annoying her. He seems down. To bring back his motivation for his work, he decided to order something sweet. A strawberry pie. That looks sweet. Ken, the sweet lover, can eat this whole pie in few seconds, no problem. Adding some sugar made him revitalized. He finished fixing the script, and his work ends for today. He came to Kokyo, the Imperial Palace, where the Japanese emperor lives. It is within walking distance from Ginza. There are many joggers around the Imperial Palace. It is a 5-kilometer loop course. There are facilities for runners where they can change, leave their bag while running, and take shower after the run. Nighttime in Ginza has different atmosphere. Our son and I had somewhere to go for dinner today, so Ken planned to have dinner by himself. He came to one of the famous ramen noodle shops in Ginza. Clear dashi soup taken from chicken is flavored with shoyu, a soy sauce. Half-boiled egg and veggies are placed on the side separately. Ramen comes with a bowl of rice. On the hot rice, soft-boiled chicken and butter are topped. Ramen is probably one of Japan's soul foods, I have to say. There are about 2,500 ramen shops just in Tokyo. This ramen shop is one of the most popular shops in Tokyo today. It was selected as Bibgourmand in the famous Michelin guide. Stars are not given to Bibgourmands, but the award is given to restaurants with reasonably priced delicious food, which you can eat for under $50. The shop is also popular among overseas travelers. After the delicious dinner, it's time for Ken to go home. Tokyo Tower is glittering beautifully. Shibuya is still so busy for the night. He came home after a long day. My son and I are already sleeping by this time. Ken watches movie on Netflix while folding dried laundry. And this is a day in the life of my husband Ken, working in Tokyo.